rub your face like you have a beard.
I do have a beard. It's just in the growing stages.
What's happening?
Beautiful day, isn't it?
It's a great day in Salisbury, Maryland. Oh my God,
Christ.
the wind is blowing.
It's not blowing.
The wind is blowing. You don't feel that?
My hair's not moving.
That
It's
little
not blowing.
Hold on, wait, don't move. It's a little breezy. It's a little easy breezy.
I don't
Got the geese in the back, taking a dip.
You know what I'm saying? We got the hammock in the background. Y'all can't really see it, but it's right
It's
there.
there. It's there. So Brock Osweiler. What's happening?
Bugging your head. Yeah, it's
Go on.
bug season. Preseason.
Day one, free agency. Brock Osweiler is out of Denver. So the Broncos are now quarterbackless.
Brock. You know, he'd be under Peyton Manning's shadow for the rest of his career. You know, they won a Super Bowl with Peyton, so he would always have to, live up to that standard or succeed it. And, he was basically benched by that coach and by that GM. So, and then he got offered less money. The Texans believe in him. They forked out a lot of bread, to get him. So
I see where you're going with that. I think that with all the weapons that Denver had for that kid, he could have won Super Bowls with that team and stuff like that. Not saying the Texans are out of the Super Bowl picture. Now that they're adding Brock Osweiler to the roster,
Lamar Miller
too,
picked him up.
They're gonna have an offense that's gonna be a weapon this year. DeAndre Hopkins was definitely a weapon, but
it didn't matter what quarterback was throwing it to DeAndre.
Right. He made the plays. So
shout out to my fantasy team. He did work for them. he did a lot of work for my fantasy team.
But Denver now, I feel as though those guys have so many offensive weapons that they don't really need that great of a quarterback. Shoot,
it's kind of crazy though. It seems like Denver is falling apart. Danny Trevathan signed with the Bears. Malik Jackson signed with the Jaguars. C.J. Anderson is visiting the Dolphins. So it's like, we got to see how is John Elway gonna flip this and get his team back into contention. The first day of free agency has gone by, and some team.
I'm still battling this bronchitis.
I got bronchitis. It's bad right now.
Go ahead.
So the first day of free agency has went by, and some teams have really, pitched out a lot of money to get some players that they desired. Who do you think has won so far?
Honestly, I think the Raiders. I like what the Raiders are doing right now defensively. Honestly, their defense for the upcoming season right now is looking very, very scary. Honestly, you already have a great linebacker in Khalil Mack.
One of the best young defensive players in the league.
You just added Bruce Irvin. You have Sean Smith coming in.
Sean Smith.
They
needed some secondary help.
Definitely.
And he's 6'3" corner, just in your face press.
He will play ball. He will play ball. Honestly, I think
stealing it from the Chiefs, from a division rivals.
Raiders were 22nd defensively last year. And with the pieces that they're adding to their team and their roster defensively, I think that they could be ranked definitely in the top 15 this year. If not, I don't want to go too far and say top 10.
Yeah.
But definitely top 15 for sure. I think their defense is definitely going to be well off with all these players that they're picking up in the free agency. So I think the Raiders are doing right now, at it being day one, they're doing the best in the free agency right now.
My winner from the free agency so far would be Jacksonville. I believe that they have a young nucleus just like the Raiders do. They have a young quarterback. They have talented young receivers. Allen Robinson, their Pro Bowl receiver.
His tattoo's not very nice.
Oh my!
That's another.
Have y'all seen that?
Honestly, look at this,
bro.
The catch was great, but the tattoo is bad.
Come on, bro. You're an NFL player.
That. Wow. Go on.
Keep your shirt on. Keep your shirt on.
Forever.
Bro. Keep your shirt on. Them adding Malik Jackson, a beast of a defensive lineman. The Jags need a lot of help defensively, and they have a lot of money to spend, and they're out there spending it. Chris Ivory, bringing him
yeah.
in. That's a good pickup.
Yeah.
To be, in a backfield duo with T.J. Yeldon, another young player that they have. We're gonna keep our eyes on the Jaguars. That whole division is, full of young quarterbacks, and that could be one of the best quarterback divisions in a few years. You got Andrew Luck, young, Marcus Mariota, young, Blake Bortles, young, and Brock Osweiler joining them. Could be exciting. That division has been lackluster, to say the least, these past couple years.
Speaking of Marcus Mariota, what do you think the Titans are going to do with their pickup of DeMarco Murray?
Oh, I think it's a great fit. Once you have your quarterback like that, you
build around him.
You got to build around him.
Definitely.
You got to give him weapons. They got big boy Green Beckham, who showed flashes. And
they got a playmaker in Delaney Walker too.
Oh my gosh, one of the most underrated tight ends in the league. So giving him DeMarco Murray is pretty good. Pretty good. I think they need a left tackle badly. Marcus Mariota was getting hit way too much, and coming from a Redskins fan, you don't want to see your rookie quarterback hit that much.
Oh, honestly,
because it brings back bad memories.
Shout out to DeMarco Murray, man. I mean, wow.
What he do? Yo?
He said he took a year off in Philly. He literally said he took a year off when he was on the team, on the roster actively. He wasn't hurt.
Played all the games.
Oh, played.
He was there.
But
was he there really? Chip Kelly must have forgot he was there because
he got paid to come to Philly for a vacation, is what he's saying. He didn't. He said he took a year off.
He's like now. He was like that last year. That was
that was child's play.
But this year,
it's a different ball game. Shout out to him because hopefully he's coming back this season with a vengeance. And he just wreaks havoc.
Shout out to the Giants, yo. Y'all are wasting your money. Hey, we don't believe. I
think the Giants need another corner. You know what I'm saying? And Janoris Jenkins, he can play.
Yeah, second highest paid corner in the league.
I'm saying he's the second best.
Get out of here.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, people, like you said, people do say you're as good as how much you get paid. But come on, Janoris Jenkins is not better than Patrick Peterson. He's not better than Darrelle Revis. You know what I'm saying? He's not top 5 corners. But just because he's the highest paid,
the Giants
they're desperate.
They're very desperate. The Giants gave up the most yardage in the league last year per game. So they just believe that they can, quick fix with these free agent signings. Sign Vernon from the Dolphins.
That's a good pick, though.
That's a good pickup. They re-signed JPP to a year contract. They got Harrison from the Jets, big boy in the middle. But, they still have problems at linebacker. They still have problems in this, at safety. Landon Collins is the only one back there. Let's just look at Eli's face for a second.
This guy. Wow.
Never change, Eli. Never change. Bronchitis. It's rapid out here.
I can't breathe.
What's your boy Manziel gonna do?
Oh God, Johnny Manziel needs to take this year off.
Okay.
Honestly, he's young right now. Get your mind right. You're acting immature right now. Honestly, I'm a big Manziel fan, and I feel as though all he needs to do is get some help. Tyrann Mathieu got help. Other players have gotten help. Like, Johnny Manziel has great ability to play quarterback in this league, and I feel like any team would be lucky to have him as a backup.
As a backup?
Yeah, as a backup. Take a year off, get your mind right, come back in as a backup. Eventually, he will be a starter and he will ball.
Wow. See, this is where I just don't see it. I mean, this kid is immature. This kid is spoiled. This kid is privileged. He's been having money since he was a little kid. So, I mean, he's always felt that he's had the right to things. He's always felt like it's owed to him. He's definitely talented. He's a first-round pick. Someone clearly believed in him coming out of Texas A&M, but I think they were fooled. This kid flashes the money sign on draft day. I mean, they're giving you the keys to a franchise. Quarterback is different. You say Tyrann Mathieu, you know, he's a safety. He's a cornerback. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Manziel is the key to the franchise. He touches the ball every play. You have to, you know, Russell Wilson, you know, Peyton Manning, people that are grown-ups. You know, he's not a grown-up yet. He still wants to be a college frat bro. RG3 is worth taking another flyer on. Colin Kaepernick is worth taking another flyer on. They have proven to be successful in this league. Johnny Manziel has had here and there performances that were okay.
So you're just ready to give up on him completely? Tell him to go pack his bags, go home.
Go home. Go star on an MTV show. Get a reality show or something. Go film yourself partying in Vegas.
Mark my words. Johnny Manziel will get help.
He's been in rehab. He was in rehab last
year.
For
a couple weeks, if that.
He was there. He
wasn't there grinding. He needs to grind. He needs to get his mind right so he can come be a quarterback in the NFL.
He doesn't want it.
Look at it like this.
He doesn't want it. If he doesn't want it, then why would somebody go out and give it to him? So again, Cleveland, do yourself a favor. Cut this kid. He wants to be in Vegas anyway. He doesn't want to be in Cleveland. Cleveland isn't live enough for the money Manziel.
When your child is acting up and he's doing bad things in school and he's crying, he's whining, he's biting his teacher, he's getting detentions, he's doing bad things, he's writing on the walls in the bathroom, what are you going to do? You just going to put him down? And you're not going to raise that man?
They tried.
But what I'm telling you is, the severity that you explain about a quarterback relates to having a son or a seed.
Okay, a seed.
And you put that seed in the ground and you grow it.
Okay.
And it turns into a beautiful plant, flower, whatever.
So with your logic, you're thinking that Cleveland should keep him because he's going to be such a great player?
Cleveland's already done with him. So I think they should have kept him. That they should have kept him. Because he's done. He's done in Cleveland. I think Cleveland is stupid.
Wow.
For letting him go.
Wow.
Because build around him, they have nothing. They have Nathan.
Can you name 3 of their receivers? Because, you know, I can't. They try to put Terrell Pryor out there at receiver.
That's one. That's the only one I can know. That's going to do.
The Jets. Do they believe in Geno Smith? Bryce Petty? They better work it out with Fitzpatrick. You won 10 games. You get a deal done, New York. Get a deal done. Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker. They balled out. Those kids came to play last year. Which is why I don't think you should mess up the chemistry with Fitzpatrick and, you know, and those two. You have a good thing. Don't ruin it. Sign Fitzpatrick for 1 or 2 years. Let Fitzpatrick be your bridge quarterback to when you find a young quarterback that you believe. Matt Ryan got a new weapon today. Mohamed Sanu. Shout out to Rutgers, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in Matt Ryan, so I don't care who you give him. I don't care who you give him.
Matt Ryan can throw the football.
Yeah, so can every quarterback.
He was definitely top 10. As of this past season, he wasn't a top 10 quarterback.
No.
He's in my top 10.
Matt Ryan, you're okay, but you're not real, kid. He thinks you're top 10.
Hey.
That's laughable to me. That is laughable.
He's a top 10 quarterback in my eyes.
Shout out to Ines, the biggest Falcons fan I know.
Hey, I believe in Matt Ryan, Ines. You're not alone. You are not alone. I like your offense. You guys will definitely go to the playoffs this year.
Shout out to Devontae Freeman. Shout out to Julio Jones. I'm sorry that you have a quarterback that's holding you back.
But what can you say about the Panthers that they lost to a team that they beat by 60?
That's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's the NFL. Anybody can be beat. But
by 60 and then come back and win? You think that can happen?
That it was Cam's return to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? The Migos was probably in there, you know, dabbing. He was distracted, you know?
No, I don't know what you're saying. Because that doesn't make any sense. But we gotta eat.
Yeah, I'm hungry.